All right, we are here. We're ready. Give it about 30-ish more seconds for ads to go through, just to make sure everything goes through. And then we are going to check out Spellrogue, which looks like a lot of fun. I'm very excited to try it out. It should be a good time. I will definitely probably turn down the music just a tad, because at its highest, it's probably right around where I'm like bare minimuming with the sound, the volume of my voice. All right, ads are done. All right, let's get into this. Going straight into it. Okay, don't even get to choose anything, straight into tutorial. I like that. All right, real quick. Options, audio. Let's go ahead and drop that down to like an 80. That should probably help out a little bit. All right. Start. Step towards path. Okay. Cannot. Okay, so let's see. Battle or battle. Okay. So 2 battles no matter what. Then we get shard, elite. Well, if I know anything, elite battles are super useful. Or do we want to go shard, shop, sanctuary, or shard, shop? Actually, it'd probably be good shard, shop, elite battle. Ooh, or do we go double elite? You know what? Let's go double elite. I know it's probably not a good idea to start off that hot, but if I know anything about these games, elite battles are always the way to go. You want to get your elite battles in and work with it. Okay. All right. Okay, how to play. You roll your dice. You drag your... Okay, so you need a 3 to 6. Okay. 1 to 5 for that, and then any cube for that. Okay. Simple enough. Alright, 2, 4, 3. So we can do this with the icicle spear. Deal X damage. I'm assuming X is the dice. Okay. You're gonna do 6 damage. And then I can re-roll. Okay. Let's go ahead and re-roll this 2. Okay, 2 3s. That's 17 damage. Alright, let's go a 3 and a 4 so we can take care of that. Wait, did that change to a 5? Why did that... Oh, re-roll ran... Oh, okay, I should have seen that. Okay. Oh, and they have X amount of uses per turn. Interesting. Alright. And then we'll put some nice damage on there. Then I have nothing else, so we enter. Boom, blocked. Get out of here. Okay, I like the 6. Jambone! Ooh, you're gonna help ARPG kill Lilith in Diablo 4? Very nice. Oh, I need a 5 or a 6. Interesting. Alright. So I think we have to go here for the damage. 6. Okay. Let's re-roll the 2. Got the 4. Get the 4. Oh, that only happens when that depletes. Interesting. Okay. Raptor! Raptor, we did it! I'm a YouTube partner! We did it! Alright, well, let's re-roll the 1 for 2. Okay. At least the 2 will get me to the point where I block the damage. Alright, roll the dice again. Okay, cool. Alright, now we can work with this. Ooh, okay. I miscalculated. Okay, so I need better than that. Alright. Yes, Jam, we did it. We officially done diddly did it. Okay, 18 gold and... Okay, so I guess I'll take that. And okay, so it's not a one or the other, it's get both. Okay, what's this? But yeah, we did it. We did it. Also, I'm assuming you ended. How was the rest of your whatchamacallit? Have a nice death. How'd the rest of that go? Alright, what do we want here? 7. Okay, insert dice to reduce the value cast when cooldown is reached. Okay. Apply 7 rupture. Ooh, so I get 7 armor and I apply 3. That's actually really good. Any even gain 4 if 6 reroll. Interesting. Now when it says reroll, does that mean just reroll a dice, or I get to reroll that 6 and use it again? Deal X to random enemies 2 times. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with Frozen Shield. That sounds much more interesting. Is going good. I was falling asleep. Understandable. Understandable. I definitely want to check out Have a Nice Death at some point. It looks like a really fun game. Alright, so that's 4 damage gaining 1. So I think this is what I want to do. 6 to there, 1 to there. Alright, I'm covered for that. Alright, we're going to reroll that. Only for a 2, which makes me sad. Which we're going to reroll again. 4. And then we're going to do big damage to that one because it seems like that one's going to try and get big. Which we don't want. Buried, I don't know. -3 to damage received. You know what? That doesn't mean anything to me. Alright. I can reroll 3 times. Alright, I definitely want to reroll these. Okay, so that immediately gives me 7. And then reroll that at 6. Let's do big damage. And turn. Alright, now they're increasing their power, which is bad. Ooh, okay. Now we're talking. Alright, so this. Now if I go 3, will that loop around? It does not. That is good to know. Alright, and then we will 6 that. Alright, a little bit of damage, but that's fine. This dies next turn. I only need 2, but I need to roll at least a 3. Okay, so 4 damage, fine. And honestly, yeah, there's no point in re-rolling. A 4 is above average, so alright. So that's a -3, so only do 2 damage at a time, which isn't great. But that being said, I'm better off doing damage. Alright, so this would only do 1 damage, but at least it's something. Oh, it's 3. Oh, damn it. I did that wrong in my head. I thought it took off 2 because I saw the 2. Alright, so that's 14. Alright, if I get at least, I need to get, alright. Alright, I can get it right here. Perfect. Alright, definitely take that. Potion, okay. Gain 5 regeneration. Heal health at end of turn, reduce regeneration by 1. That's useful. And spell tag. Alright. Let's see, deal 2 times X, which, okay. To random enemy. Okay, I don't know if I like that. Deal 4, apply 2 rupture. Okay, maybe we go like rupture build. That might not be bad. Even. Poison. Ooh. Deal damage and just apply a poison for an even. Ooh, what do we do? Alright, do we want to... You know what? Let's go rupture in hopes that we can do like a rupture build. That might be good. Okay, shard. What's a shard do? Found a shard. Gain a shard. I don't know what that means. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, but why did that make that 2? I don't understand. Meaning it can be... Okay, I kind of wish it had, like, a little bit more of a thing, but I guess we can figure it out. Alright, so... Alright, if I were to... Alright. Oh, okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I can't do anything with these two. So... Reroll even, so... Oh, so I could essentially guarantee it's a 2, 4, or 6. That's actually pretty good. If 4, 2 on random. Ooh. So wait. Reroll if it becomes... Okay, interesting. So that becomes 6. Okay, and then... Let's see. On dice spent, gain block equal to half, round up. Triggers when depleted, spell to 0. I mean, there's odds of me getting 7 twice with only 3 dice. That's never going to happen. I can add on even more rupture. Or... Ooh. I could throw my 1s here? Ooh, interesting. Or I can open up a slot. Interesting, interesting. Ayo, Papa, be fun. How's it going? How is your Monday? You know what? I'm gonna go extra rupture. I think that's the play here. If there's a way that I can increase the amount of dice I had, okay. Gain reckoning. The crap is reckoning. Reckoning, gain power. Okay. So, no point in this. It has... Oh, no, it depletes to 4. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so... If this is going to do me 4 damage anyways, let's do that. Alright, and then looking for at least a 4. There we go. Alright, that is 12 rupture. So I'm hoping that will do 12 damage. Pretty good. Last day of my mini vacay. Ooh, gotta love a mini vacay. Okay, so what does rupture do? Because that didn't feel like that did anything. Okay, increased damage received by amount of rupture for 1 turn. So every time I was doing rupture to him, he was taking more damage? Is that am I understanding that correctly? Maybe? Alright, so this and this, you're now... Alright, I have 7, and then I want to... Alright, so now I'm blocking all of the damage coming in. Alright, so rupture isn't what I thought it was. That makes me sad. I wish I would have paid a little bit more attention to that. Infected on random spell. Spread infected on random spell when cast. I don't like the sound of that. Alright, that's a 2. I want something better than that. 5. I can live with that. And then what about you? 5. All 5s. Alright. Alright, so rupture 4. So then this does 8. Okay, yeah. So it just keeps increasing the amount of damage. And then here, there's no point in me doing 4. I'd rather do 5. Okay. Alright. I think I understand rupture now. I kind of wish it lasts. Like, it just depleted over time, but I can see where that would get kind of crazy. So, use this to bump up rupture and then hit hard with Ice Spear at the end. Got it. Ooh, Umber Glue. What'd you get? Ooh, gotta mine some sapphires for Sapphire Zeke. I wonder how he's doing. It's been a minute. How have you been, like, in the new Hearthstone season? I've actually been enjoying it so far. I think I just got past 3,000-ish, MMR, and literally the last match I played, I got a first place with Pirates, and it was insane. Like, I had, like, I think, like, the majority of my board had well over, like, 200 attack, and I think my biggest health minion was, like, 1,000 plus. Like, it might have been close to, like, 2,000, honestly. It was insane. Like, nobody could touch me. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Of course, you put it on the reroll, you dick. Okay, so let's see. End of turn, take 2 damage, remove infected. Okay. So I could take some damage, but I get my rerolls. Am I understanding that correctly? I might be. I think I am. Alright. Let's go. 6 and 2. Get that instant 7. Reroll. I'll take the infected. Ooh. Okay, do I not understand? Okay, I might not understand how infected works. Because maybe I take the damage. Okay, maybe that's it. Alright, and then I can't use this anywhere else. So I go spear for the damage. Okay, okay. I like all the new minions. I need to figure out Quillbore. For whatever reason, that one doesn't necessarily align in my brain. Okay, that's a good roll. Okay, I need that to at least be... Okay. So I got nothing there. Alright, so instantly 4 there. 6 plus 4 is 10. That 2 really does mean nothing, so let's at least put that 2 there. And alright, I should be able to kill next turn. Retro, thank you for joining in the live. I gotta say, I have 110% been appreciating all of your comments on my Pokemon shorts. It's like, I always look forward to them. I always look forward to them. But how you doing? How is your Monday? Okay, got another shard. That's useful. Oh, right. This was an elite fight, wasn't it? Okay, poison. Okay. Spend 7, but apply weak. I'm assuming weak. And turn reduces damage. Eh. Crystallize Azure. Hold die until next turn. Cast on next turn. X. Countdown to random other no. For a 5er? I mean, let's... Oh, and then I can... Okay, I got these in inventory. So if I want to swap something out, so... I like the reroll. I mean, I guess I could shard down to there. You know what? Let's shard down to here. Let's unlock the slot, and then we can have that. Because maybe the poison build would be nice. I feel like the poison build would be nice. Quillbore are actually kind of basic that it almost doesn't make sense that it works. If you ever want to just hit me up on Discord with any Hearthstone questions, I'm no pro for sure, but quite a bit of time in watching playing. I will always take any advice you got, Papa. I will say I'm very interested in it. It's just more, I think more so I haven't had a chance to really get a board going so I could really mess around with it, but I've seen people make just insanely huge Quillbores, and I'm like, my god. Okay, start battle, deal 20 damage to random enemy. That actually sounds amazing. I feel that my identity has been stolen. Okay, am I... Is this like a real thing, or is it the fact that Raptor comes in and does the jizz and nudes now, and that was always your thing? For every 4 attack spells cast in a turn, or 4 damage attack spells, gain a power. Look at stream avatars. Blazy's also ghastly. But no, okay, I just wanted to make sure that someone didn't get a hold of your identity somewhere. On a rolled 6, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Okay, that sounds really good. And I have the reroll that I can use for free 3 times. If I roll a 6, that's just 3 damage to everybody, which that could be useful. But I'm going to be greedy. I want 20 right out the rip. I want 20 right out the rip, damn it. Let's see. Event, Sanctuary, still haven't touched then. Alright. Alright. one more elite battle. But how you doing, Umber? How is your Monday? Ooh, you big boy. Okay, good. It did 20 to him. All right. Summon units instantly die if there's no leader in battle. Okay, so I'd have to do a shit ton damage. All right, so I want to block 7 if I can and try and kill this. So I would need 2 6s and at least a 1. So 2 kind of useless. 4 not any better. 2. Okay, I got nothing. All right, so how to play this? That does 4. Okay, so I could double. Retro doubling down on Twitch as well. Welcome on in. I'm okay. I got back from the doctor a bit ago. I had blood work and x-rays. Kit went in for blood work last Friday? Thursday? I don't remember what day it was, but we got Wendy's afterwards and it was yummy. But I hope that went very smoothly and very quickly. How do I want to do this? I could do that and take care of at least 3 or 4, most of the damage. I'll take 4 now. Actually, you know what? Let's use that just to get it in us right now. Let's take the 7. Oh, and then he's okay. All right, and then boom. Ah, I did it. I did it. Now we can handle this. Okay. Kid's doing all right. They're taking a nap right now. Okay. So, oh, and you're gonna gain a power? Shit. Okay. This just became interesting. Maybe I should have gone for the 3 damage when rolling a 6. All right. I think it's probably worth it. Okay, so let's get at least some consistent damage on you, right? I think that's a good play. Retro, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the party. Glad to have you. It's like I think all I have to, I think what I really have to do is just grip it and rip it, right? So I think we take this so that way we at least avoid some damage. That's fine. Roll more dice. Okay, so you're not actually going for an attack. I'm not. Okay, I don't want you to actually. So I will spend a 6 here to just straight up kill you. Let's re-roll these, please. Okay, that's better. All right. Do this for more poison on you. And then do we go straight damage? You picked Gengar? Look at you evolving. Let's see, what does that applied mark? Plus 50. Ooh, that's gonna be really bad. All right, yeah, I think at this point just get some damage on you. Yeah. Okay. Marked 17. So is that 17 plus the marked damage, or is I'm assuming that's the damage because of the marked, right? I feel like that makes sense. All right, I'm going to go Frozen Shield, and I'm going to roll this until I either get a 5. Okay, because I think our best bet is to poison you up as much as possible. Okay, yeah, so it's because of the mark. Got it. Okay. Okay, I'm assuming 14 damage and summon reinforcements. Okay. Maybe we take the damage get... Alright, let's do this. Give me something better. Okay, that's at least better. Okay. Alright, let's get the poison up. And... Alright, we'll at least get some of the damage taken off of us. Alright, that's 15 damage that we need to take care of. Alright. Wait, is it poison at the end of the... At start of turn. Okay. Then I think we should be fine with this. Alright, end turn, instant dead. Boom, got it. Okay, cool. Alright, we're figuring things out, chat. Alright, lots of gold. Split target dice in 2. I'm wondering if like I use that on a 6, that turns it into 2 3s, which could actually work out really well. Spell tag. All right. Gain 2 eyeballs. Why would I want eyeballs? Next turn, roll a dice for each Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right. You know what? Give me this. All right. 2 uses out of that, and gain a power. You know what? Give me that to gain a power. That's probably pretty good. We haven't been using this. All right. If we roll any 6s, that's going to be huge. Because the more things that we can... The more dice we can roll, the better off we'll be. Okay. All right. Nestled deep in a forest behind thickets, a small clearing has been left untouched by the influence of the void. At its center stands a weathered stone. A figure in red robes sits beside it, antlers crowning their head. The Voidbringers were our brothers once, twisted by something older than time. Perhaps another lost soul with a mind corrupted. Keep this place secret, gain 50 gold. Ransack, gain 125 gold. Rallying Cry. What is Rallying Cry? Turn 5, all enemies gain 4 power. That sounds awful. I don't need the money anyways. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Gandalf told me that one. Ooh. Heal by 21. Yeah, I'm going to heal by 21. Alright. First actual boss. How do we do? Ooh, you look scary. Instance 6. Boom. Sold. Oh. Does that deplete over time? Because next turn. Okay. Congrats on YouTube partner. Thank you, Lonely Tree. I appreciate it. I'm super excited about it. You're going to summon things, huh? Alright. Let's see if we can't knock out some 5s. Perfect. Alright. Alright, I definitely think Poison Build's a great way to go. Ooh, okay. Now we're looking good. Alright. We'll definitely use the 5 to do that. I like that. Ignite on random spells. I don't like that. Gain 4 power. Okay, so if I kill you fast, that's probably our best bet. Alright, let's see if we can't get any 6s up in here. 2. Roll again. No 6s. Alright, that's fine. We can live with this. Alright. We're gonna get another poison on you. Boom. Easy. We're gonna 4... Nope. 4, 3 that. So now we're at least protected for the most part. And then... Let's see. There's no point in rupturing. Because it all goes away. So... You know what? Let's work on at least some of these guys in the back line. Ooh, I don't like the fact... Okay, what does Ignite do? Ignite. Take 4 damage when casting the spell this turn. Okay. Alright, I will take the damage. It is just worth it. 12... Oh, wait. What? Losing health... Wait. Losing... Okay, so wait. Apply fight on all enemies. Okay, so I want you to die. I need you to die. Dealing 12 damage. Okay, how do we want to do this? Alright, as much as I want to add poison, it's probably better to gain the shield, right? Because there's no way I can kill this. There's no way I can stop this. But I want you to die. Alright, let's re-roll you anyways. Okay, so... let's kill you because I don't want anyone getting armor. I'm gonna have to take the damage anyways because it's not like... okay, so then screw it. Poison on you. I'll take the 24 damage. Wait. Ah, crap, I forgot about splitting dice in half. Okay, huge. Alright. We take the 6. Immediate. Roll 1. Roll again. 4. I can live with that. 6. Alright. Use. Split that dice in 2. Ew, 1 in 5? Gross. Why would you give that to me? Alright, let's go 4, 3. So we get that. Maybe poison. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Poison, spear, and then we'll spend the 1 to get that just a little bit cheaper. Alright, big. Alright. Boom. Always cast that when you can. Alright. Reroll. Alright, I can live with the 3. Okay, cool. I will 6 for Frozen Shield. I will... do I go second? Actually, you know what? Yeah. We'll go second Frozen Shield to really juice up, and we'll get the poison down just a little bit to make this a little bit more better for us. Because we can get this close, because I'm assuming that poison will go through... alright, let's... damn. Lots of 5s, though. Okay, how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Because I can only do this twice. I think we got to use a 4 here. And we need to be able to survive. Alright, so 5... 4 for the shield. That's... only take a couple damage. That's not a big deal. Okay, so... alright, I think we got a double shield again. And that's fine, because now I don't have to worry about it, because... he dies this turn. And just to really push it home. Got the boss done. First try, baby! Alright, so... I kind of wish it would give me my whole health back, but whatever. Choose and gain boss artifact. Okay. Spells apply +1 affliction. A negative status effect applied on either you or enemy shown on top of health bar. Not... oh, ooh, so that would make my poisons 4, I guess, maybe? Roll -1 dice each turn, gain 2 critical... no, that sounds awful. Roll +1 dice each turn, receive sap. Sap. Until the end of turn, reduce block from spells by amount of sap. An extra dice could be insanely helpful. Kind of hate that it kills us there. And then spell. Now, does that mean just my spells? Or does that mean all spells? Like, assuming that... I don't know. You know what? I'm going to go extra dice. I think that's where this game really shines, is the dice. Oh, okay. So if I... so Eye of the Storm is like 1... if I do 2 1s, 2 2s, or 2 3s will depend on the thing. Okay. Gain Fury. Fury increases damage on next attack by amount of Fury. Concoction. The next spell cast does not cost any charge. That's... Ooh. So 2/2s, ice. That might be good. I'm going to hold off on that. Deal 10 damage to front enemy, increase per block. So, I feel like it's like block damage until next turn. Reroll all things. Gain. Yeah, I don't like any of these. You know what? Skip. That terror was not the true source. I must continue. Okay. Scorched Desert. Artifact unlocked. Okay. Reach Act 2, Scorched Desert. Runic Infuser. Each turn, -3 cooldown to random spell. That sounds amazing. I was gonna say, I don't think I get that. I think it's just more so it's there. Alright, so shop would be good because we have all this money and we haven't had crap all to spend. Ooh, what are you? Ritual. Okay, that seems interesting. I feel like I want to go that way. But if we go that way, we're missing out on a bunch of elite battles. But it's so shiny, chat. I think we gotta go that way. Like, I think we go shop, event, artifact, elite, ritual, double fight, sanctuary. I think that's the play. Also, is that a 3-headed Genbu? It looks like a 3-headed Genbu. Alright, shop. Alright, what does the shop have? Choose 1 of 3 artifacts for 80 bucks? Sure. Ooh, start battle, gain 15 block? That sounds amazing. Every 10 spells cast, deal 7 damage to all enemies. That could be good too. For every 3 times you apply an affliction, deal 4 damage to the front enemy. I mean, we have been putting out poison pretty a lot, and we also been doing rupture as well. So that could be good. 7 damage to all could be a huge thing. But that's only start of battle. Like, that helps me if they're attacking immediately. That doesn't necessarily help me in the long run. I'm gonna go Spirit of Swiftness. Ooh, I can do it again. Okay, what about these potions? Deal 15 damage. Gain Hailstorm. Roll 1 dice. That actually sounds really good too. Deal damage to all enemies equal to the total value of dice. That sounds useful as well. Alright, how can we do this? Alright, I want another artifact because artifacts are really going to push this, right? For every 10 dice rolled, deal 7 damage to random enemy. Okay, we're trying to roll as much dice as possible. That'd be great. Honestly, 12 extra health would be great. Repeat potion use. So if I use a potion, it uses it twice? I'm assuming that's what that means. You know what? We're going to be rolling lots of dice. Let's go for that. I don't think that's worth anything. Let's go with that. And, you know, we'll pick up this as well. I'm not too worried about spells and whatnot, so I think we're good. Alright, event. Okay. A caravan sits abandoned by the roadside, its campfire still smoldering. Uneaten meals lie scattered, and tracks suggest panic flight. Okay. The air feels heavy, and a faint scent of decay lingers. Search the graveyard, 50% gain rune, gain artifact. Burn the caravan, lose ice spear, gain soul grasp. Front enemy loses 10, 25, 50, 75, 100. That sounds amazing. That being said, rune and artifact. Runes are okay. Aquaforts. Oh wait, what? A spell can only contain 1 rune. Add rune. Oh, okay, so insert frozen shield. What does the rune do though? Add immovable target. But what does that do? Oh, show details. +4 block, -1 charge. Ooh. So instead of 7, it's 6. And I get... oh, actually, yeah. Yeah. Go for it. That's great. Alright. What do we get here? Another artifact? Huge. On potion use, gain 2 concoction and 2 power. Next spell doesn't use charge. That could be useful. If less than 7 spells cast, gain... ooh. I don't use that many spells. That's actually really useful. For every 3 4s rolled, apply marked. Nope, we're going for rolling as many dice as possible. That is the plan. So that's 4 right there. Instant 20 damage. I got 1 sap, which is annoying, but that's fine. Apply malediction? Take 5 damage and then add... that sounds awful. I kind of hate this. Alright, reroll. Let's see if we can't get some high... alright, so... let's blast pot you. Because I'm... okay, kind of huge. Alright, I don't have any 6s. Alright, let's reroll this 3 in hopes... okay, I had to hope for that. I think we gotta go for the poisons. I don't... maybe 4 damage here is a good idea. Because maybe rupture go... I don't know. And then I'll spend the 2 on here to get that a little bit lower. Oh yeah, wait. -1 charge for the rune, but it was still at 7. I don't... or does it... bunch of dice. Huge. Alright. We spend the 6. Boom. Alright. Roll a 3. 3's pretty fine. I'll take the 5. Alright, so... what is that? Apply 3 curse. Next dice roll becomes a 1. I mean, I'm going to be rolling so many dice, it's not even funny. Okay, I can only cast 2 more spells. Well, if I cast 2 more spells, I'm... okay, so... I think... oh, because that counts as a spell. Okay, so me re-rolling. Okay. So... if I preload that, that doesn't count as a spell. I drop my... end turn, get the insight, okay. Ooh, that's a lot of ones. I don't like that. Alright, you're about to do a bunch of damage, but I think I should be fine. 3, 4, 6. Alright, 6 to that gives me that. 2 here gives me the block I need. 4, 3 gives me this. Alright, and then I don't need to roll another thing, so I think it'll be more worthwhile to... actually, wait, hold on. I'm going to do this right. Oh, and he's dead next turn. Beautiful. Alright. Gold, please? Yes. Shard? Yes. Plurality filter. Gain two random dice. Become manifold. Twice the value in countdowns. Ooh, okay. Well, that could be useful. Could it be useful? That might... I don't know. Gain that, re-roll lowest. Gain 2, roll odd. Gain 8, re-roll minus... wait. . Dice rolled minus... Eh, okay. Ooh, I can't... Wait, why can't I skip this? Back. Oh. Okay, skip. Sure you want to skip the reward? Yeah, I don't want another one. Alright, ritual. Please give me all my health back. Oh god, what is this? Choose a ritual. Spell catalyst. Two turns, 2 target dice become energized. Energized, increase the spell's damage and block by X. Next cast. Okay. 3 turns, roll energized 5 and 6. Turn 4, roll 2 energized. Reroll 1, 3, 6, lowest. 3, reroll. Alright. All dice persist for 1 turn. Ooh. Now that could be useful. Highlight. Highest dice becomes remnant. Roll 1 remnant. Remnant. Deal X damage to random enemy. Remnant jumps to another. Ooh. You know what? Let's go with that. That sounds interesting. I don't know exactly how that works, but I'm here for it. All right, what do we got? Extra poison or attack casts reduce. Ooh. So does that mean every time I attack that reduces that? Attack cast -1 to... Okay, that does sound like that's what that does. If for 2 random poison. Of 1 in 6 chance for extra poison. Extra rupture is probably a no. When depleted, yeah, that really doesn't do much for me. An extra slot, not really great at the moment. One extra poison for every 5, or... Alright, let's try this attack. Because if I can just lower this by doing attacks, and it's like -1 if I spend 4 or 3, that might be worth it in some scenarios where I can just kind of get that lower down quicker. At least that's what I'm hoping. Knowing my luck, probably not, but... Okay. 10? Okay, thank God you took that. What are you doing? Activate Rupture Trap. I don't like the sound of that. Alright. Alright, so... Always taking that. No matter what, always gonna take that. Let's see if we... Alright, just out of curiosity. Okay, so that did work the way I thought it would. Okay, so... So now I'll take that. That should be fine. Alright. Always roll that. Alright, so if I roll on rolled 3, that's not great. Alright, let's try and re-roll these 2s. I'll take the rupture, that's fine. 1, gross. Alright, you're summoning 2. You're doing 6 2 times, that's 12. Alright. Let's go to 7 here. We'll at least take the majority of that damage, no matter what. We got... Alright, we're not going to get the extra insight because I don't think it's worth it at this point. I think we get the poison on you, which is fine. And then I think we put the one on that. Do we remnant? No, I want the damage. So close. Alright, enter. 2 damage, you summon, that's whatever, that's not a big deal. Big rolls. Alright, again. Give me this, always give me that, right? I can kill you. That's not a big deal. I will just straight up use a 3. Get you out of here. You're done. You're out. Interesting that those didn't... Summon unit dies if there's no leader. That counts as a leader, I guess. Okay, that's stupid. What does this do? 7 damage to all. I need to cast 7 more spells. 2 faded on random spell. Does not recharge spells. Alright, well, 4. Alright, 4 more spells to use. Alright, I'll use this to do that. 3 more spells to use. Ooh, I think we're gonna come out just a little bit under because of this 2. Because, ooh, actually, yeah, because I can only put them on these, right? 3. Ooh, wait, no, because that's gonna cost. Wait, no, hold on, wait, this might work. Now, damn it. So close, off by 1. I'll take the curse. Annoyed about the faded. Alright. Oh, perfect. That will do. Give me the money. Let me see the spells. Anything? Okay. 4/7 cost. Apply 2 per attack spell cast this turn. That's so oddly specific, and I don't really do attacks, so no. Gain per enemy, no. Gain 2 rolled 2, no. Okay. Shade, okay. Alright. On health loss, gain 5 block and 1 shade armor. Reset to 4 at start of... Interesting. So the more I did... I don't like that. Alright, let's see. 2. Nope. 1. Come on, 6. Not a 6. Okay. Nothing I can do about it. So I guess from here, you take some of that. I'm going to take some damage, but that's fine. And then I guess I'll at least get you primed. Eight damage, not a big deal. Alright. Roll that. Roll that. And then reroll the 3. Alright, apply Vex. What is Vex? Next non-enhanced dice roll becomes Vexed. Vexed on dice spent highest... Vexed. On dice spent X to highest... Okay, I guess we'll just have to deal with that as is. Alright, 3... I'm annoyed by the sap, but that's not the end of the world at the moment. You know what? Okay, that worked the way I thought it was going to. Perfect. I think I'm going to hold the 5 so it can stay good. Because that should persist, right? So, end that. So if I reroll... Still not 100% sure what that did. Oh, so, okay. Huh. And then reroll the 3, then turns into... Yeah, okay. Not quite 100% sure how that worked, but whatever. Oh, every time... Oh, interesting. Alright. That turns into 2, 1. Huh. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Probably should have used the plurality filter there. Alright, alright. Reroll the 1. 4. Reroll the 2. 4. So many 4s. I'm gonna reroll one more 4, and now I finally get my 6. Jesus. Alright. So as much as I hate to do... Oh, wait. Oh, that... Oh. I did not realize that changed. Okay, interesting. Okay. Huh. I did not realize that turned into a one use. That makes things definitely a little bit harder. Alright, roll the 1. 4. Roll this one. 6. Immediately use that. Roll the 2, see what we get. 1. Perfect. That's 11. Muffle. What is... I don't understand what muffled is. Okay, so that still ruptures. There we go. Alright. Definitely a little rough, but we made it through. Apply 5 weak to all enemies. That sounds really useful. Deal damage to all enemies. Hold until next turn. Cast gain. Gain 4 if... Wait, gain 4 if... Wait, what? I don't... What is... Gain 4 shield if shield plus... I don't... What? Am I stupid? Am I... It's like... Am I the dumb one that doesn't understand what that's trying to say? Is it trying to say if I already have shield, then an extra 3 shield? That being said, I think I'm gonna try Crashing Wave. If I can get another shard to unlock some... Actually, you know what? Take Ice Spear out. Take this. Because if I can do all enemies in like 5/5, that could be really helpful. That could be really helpful. Alright, I just want to check real quick. Okay. Alright. Sanctuary. Please heal me. Wish it was a lot more than 21. Alright, 20 bucks says this is where the run is going to end. Hydra. Because your boy don't think he got it. I can tell you that right now. I do not think I got it. Oh, interesting. So, full body, but head. Poxbringer. When an attack deals unblocked damage, apply Pox. Pox. On 3 Pox, deal 10 damage and remove stack of Pox. Dealing 9 damage. Okay, well, first things first, I want that. I guess the next question is, are you going to... How does this work? I definitely want to reroll. Okay, 4s. 4s aren't bad. I don't want multiple Pox. Alright, first things first, I want the shield. I think getting the shield too useful. And... Alright, I'm gonna hold... Wait, cast. I don't know. To be honest, I'm gonna... Okay, gain, okay. So, boom. Alright, let's re-roll the 1. 6. Yeah, I might need to pull that in. Re-roll some of these. 1. Okay, fair enough. Alright. 6, 1. Alright, I now block that. Next. Put some poison. Oh, okay, so I can gain all dice persist for 1 round. Okay, I understand. So if I... Oh, okay, so that's just not automatically happening. I have to cast it. Interesting. Alright, and that only gives me 1 more dice. Yeah, that only gives me 1 more dice. So I think I'd rather this More poison. Because that's super useful. I don't think I want to physically attack because I don't want to deal with the pox. Right? Alright, I'm going to cast so that way I can persist the 6. Because persist the 6. Boom. Next. Poison. Poison. Yeah, I want to wait until next turn so I can make something remnant. I don't fully understand what that means, but that's what I want. 4, 3 for this. And then I can't do anything more. 7 damage. Plus another... Because maybe if it's only this one for Pock... Okay, so I would do 7 damage and add 4 more. Yeah, that's not enough for me to kill it and still not get poxed. I'll take the little bit of damage. I'll take a little bit of damage, that's fine. Oh, if I take damage, I get poxed. Okay, well that's good to know. Alright. 1, 2. There we go. Love to see that 6. Thank you. Oh yeah, what is it? Oh, I keep forgetting that. That's also giving me power. Shit. Okay. Alright. Go at 5, 5. Okay, you summoned 2 there. I wish you hadn't. On Hydra Death, lose 200 health, spawn 2 randomly colored head. Interesting. Interesting. Huh, okay. Well, seeing as how you're not doing any damage, 4. You're probably scarier if I'm being honest. Let's get your poison up. Alright, let's get these both primed. I think that's a good place. Prime them both. Okay. Alright. We just do that real quick and then cast. Okay, what does this do? Okay. Deal damage to random enemy, then jump. Okay, so see if I can't pull a 5. Okay, double. Okay, you know what? Let's go double 4s. Let's for this, for that. And now that's remnant. Okay. So then oh, you're so close to dying next turn. Son of a bitch. Wait, what does this do? Apply weak to all. I can handle the 2 damage. And yeah, you take armor, I don't care. So you're realistically gonna die next turn because that goes through armor. Or at least it should. Alright, 6 on that. We might cast to save the 6. Ooh, actually. Use that. Reroll that. I'll take the 4. Let's reroll that. Let's see if we get anything better. Okay, so 5 and 2 for that. Maybe we go 6 poison. Do we double down on poison? Yeah, because the attack everything isn't gonna be worth shit. So poison you, get you primed to die. End turn, you die. That takes 200 damage. That's a lot of heads. Which, whatever. Roll a bunch of dice. None of them are 6s. I am now sad. Reroll the 1. That's a 2. Reroll this 2. Becomes a 1. Alright, no 6s. Super sad. We wait till next turn so I can get a free dice roll. From here... I don't like the fact that it still has its 8. Alright, so from here, I need that. There's just no two ways about that. I think from here, give me my attack alls. And then I think, oh, I keep forgetting about the stupid pumpkin. Alright, this is where... Okay. I was gonna say, this is where it's gonna get rough. Alright. Cast it. A 2. Alright. I wonder. Reroll does the damage. Reroll. Goes to the 3. Reroll. Goes to the 6. You. Alright. We use the 6. Goes to the 3. 3. 4. Alright, that's what? 20. Oh, oh, wait. Okay. You're gonna add on weak. Alright, I think I need to go 3 here. It's 10. Alright, and then... Anyway. Alright, that's at least gonna die. That's less of that overall. I'm going to block all that damage. Yes. Alright. If I figure out a way to kill these 2. If I can kill these 2, I'm set. Alright. 6. Huge. Alright. 1. Need better than that. 6. Better. Alright, and 6. Alright. I can double 6, so that's 18 damage across the board. I can 4... Alright. I will take 10 damage. Or wait, no. Okay. I'll be just enough under. I don't think poison helps me here. Oh, fuck. It has to be. Okay. Shit. So that'll be 10 damage. And then 14 damage if I do this twice. Ooh, and if I do that, that'll also drop the cost of this. Adding on the 10 block is going to hurt. Maybe I put the poison on you to get you down a bit more. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's get you closer to death. Alright. I pretty much have to do it this turn or else we're screwed. Alright. Go highest dice becomes remnant. Reroll at least all the ones. Shit. Okay. Five, 7. Alright, so this now does twice as much. Now only if that would, like, I'd be able to put that there and it would juice it up 2 times. Okay, that would... Let's do it like this. Yeah, there's no way I can block enough. Shit. Alright, GG's. GG's. That was close. If I could have made it there with just a bit more health, I would have been fine. Spell set unlocked. Extinguish flame, kill the mother flame. I don't... Okay. Unlock spell set. Unlocked by Lapis reaching level 2. This spell set can now be selected when starting... Okay. Unlocked by Lapis 3, Hazel 3. Okay, so we need to get Lapis up some more. Alright, what is this set? Okay, flip. Roll dice in the to the opposite side. The sum of opposite sides are equal to 7. Okay. Deal 5. Only counts down to 4. If odd, gain 3 fury. If even, gain... Ooh. Okay. You know what? And then starting artifact. Start of battle, roll a dice. Sure. Interesting how you can have like different like loadouts for each run. Alright. So I think the idea of... Okay, so I'm thinking we kind of go through here, hit the shop, get an elite battle. So at least this way we can get 2 elite battles. I think getting the elite battles in the first bit of the run was smart. Alright. Oh, because... Okay, so I get the 3 and... Okay, so... interesting. So I'm getting 5 damage coming my way. So if I do that... Oh! Oh, that's my reroll. Oh, okay, so I can essentially turn 1s into 6s. That would become a 5. Okay, interesting. So, if even gain shield... Okay, I will take the shield. If odd, I will take the fury. And then... Flap. Flap. And I'll take the damage because... Yeah, okay. Okay, okay. I'm getting it. Okay, but I only get it that... Okay. Alright. Fine enough. Oh, shit. That's right. Oh. I did that backwards. Actually, wait. Yes. Okay. So we got that. Those are good numbers. Odd to gain the fury. That deals 8. Odd to gain more fury. That brings it to 11. Okay. Well, I gotta get into the habit, right? I gotta get into the habit of doing it this way, because otherwise I'm just gonna do it wrong. Turn that into a 6. And... Okay, okay. Interesting. Give me this. Let me see my spells. With evens, deal X damage and apply. That's not bad. I will say, not super impressed by the Rupture. That Rupture's not nearly as interesting as I thought. Crashing Wave, though. Getting Crashing Wave now could be really good. Let's see. Because that's just a deal 5 for a 4. I could do this and gain poisons. This takes 2 dice, but it hits everybody. Plus, I also have the... Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. Because if I could hit everybody and get the Fury thing going, that could be huge. Okay. While passing through a quiet glade, you hear a faint squeaking and spot a small trembling mouse. At first glance, it seems ordinary, but as it looks up at you, you notice an extra glowing third eye on its forehead. The mouse squeaks softly, its gaze oddly intelligent, and scurries towards your feet as if seeking protection. Take the mouse with me. Gain Tritter. Gain a foresight? Oh, hell yeah. Clean the mouse of its curse. Lose health, eat it. No, I'm taking the mouse with me. That is the answer. Take the mouse with me. Alright, come here. Alright, so what can I do with this? +3, I can use it 2 more times. If 6, give me Fury. Next dice roll reduces count by... Ooh, that could be good. I'm gonna go with the +3. I'd rather have the extra damage right out top. I think that makes the most sense here. Alright, come on, multiple enemies. Nope, just... Oh, it's the same mushroom man as last time. Okay, so 2. If I flip it, that 2 will turn into a 5. Gain Reckoning, gain power, spell deplete. Okay, so... How do I want to do this? I take 2, 5... Actually... And then those will become 4s. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have you both become 4s. I think that's smart. We gain the Fury. We tell... Tail... Oh, because it only goes with the next attack. Okay, understandable. Alright, and then I preload that one. End of turn 2, gain foresight. Okay, interesting. I thought it was constantly. Okay, that's not as cool. Alright, so if even gains shield. Alright, so 3 will turn to 4. 2 of these will... Okay. Alright. Now we'll gain the shields. That's 8. I'll turn to 5. Oh, can't even do that anymore. Never mind. Alright, impale and then... Alright. Extra dice roll. Cool. Alright, so... These will give me 5s. So 5, 5... Big damage, little damage. Okay. Infected. Infected... At end of turn, take 2 damage. Okay, so... Ooh. Alright. Flip that to the 6. Alright. That's at least blocking me most of the way. Okay, so if I load it up in there, it automatically saves it. That's useful to know. Okay, give me the 6. I'll load the 5 for the Fury. I'll load the 3 for the extra Fury. Fuck. Okay. 19. Gross, dude. I'm gonna need you to stop that. This. Cast that for that. Alright. 5 for the Fury. Reroll this to the 6. Oh, right, I can't do that. Alright, realistically done next turn. Ugh, lost half of our health, but we made it out. Take the gold. +3 to all dice. That could be useful. Shard, always useful. And spell. It takes 12, but it deals 12 and I gain an insight. That costs 4, but I gain a shield. Ooh, gain reinforced. 2 times block on next spell cast. Okay, so for 4, I gain that and fury. Gain 2, roll 1 odd. You know, this could be interesting. I want to see this. Let's go here first to see what we can do. Element overdrive. Turn 2, target spell applies +2 status effect on next cast on use potion +1. That could be useful. I have a potion. +2 effect. An artifact might be a little bit better here. I'm gonna go artifact. On 6 rolled, deal 3 damage to... We have a 6 machine with the 1s. So apply weak to all enemies could be useful. Every 3rd turn, roll a dice. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna go with that. Alright, what can I do with this? +5 fury. When I use it enough, when I use it twice, I gain an insight. You know what? Give me the extra fury. Alright. Who do we get here? Okay. Alright, so alright, what is... Okay. Gain intensify. Increase the amount of attacks this enemy performs. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that one bit. Let's see. Okay, those will become 5s. Ooh, okay, idea. So, make that a 5, make that a 5. Then from here, 5, 5. Hit that. Bunch of fury. Big damage. Also, add 3 to all dice. I gotta remember that. 12. Okay. Okay, so from here, let's go this. We now cover that. Ignite, random spell, that's whatever. Alright. So from here, I think grabbing this to up the fury, huge. And then I do it again here, so I can gain the extra 3 fury as well. Or do I put it here to just bring that down enough? So that might not be bad. 3, that, ooh, actually, I'll flip it, turn it to a 4, send it again, baby. End turn, because that fury doesn't go because it's only until next attack. Okay, it's gonna try to do that again, which is fine because I'm just gonna do this. Boom, block, up, set. 4 here, more fury. Flip this. 29 damage. Do that to get it to 5. Get it to 5. More block, more fury. Okay. Alright. Alright, I think we're cooking here. Alright. Okay, I don't want to flip anything. So I'm gonna... Extra fury. Murder. Oh, okay. Alright. I think we figured out something, chat. I think we figured out something. Alright. Alright. The poison vial is just so useful. Gain 4, deal 10. It's kind of boring. Odd. Deal. Alright, I will take the poison just because I know it's actually useful. I don't really want to do anything with that, so we'll put that there. But realistically, here's the plan. Like, these right here. These are the plan. This comes in if there's multiple things. Because if I can just keep juicing up my fury, I can get to the point where I can just murder everybody. That and it's giving me double shield, so I can be popping out 12s like crazy. Okay, multiple. I like the look of this. Okay, this is fine. This is fine, actually. So, we don't need to do anything. All right. Let's go ahead and flip these both to 6s. Oh yeah, and every time I do that, they just take damage. All right. So, let's say 5, 4. Oh, right, and I can't do 6s on that. Motherfucker. Keep forgetting about that. Run it back. Alright. Alright, so... That. And then we run the 6s on these. Oh, yes! Let's see. Gain life steal. Next attack heals 50% of... Ooh. That's gonna be super good, especially for, like, the move that we just did. Submerge. Gain shield. Gain that. No. Hold until next turn. Cast. Gain. No. You know what? I think we're good. Let's skip that. Yep, skip it. Don't care. Come here. Give me the health. Right, is this the boss that we did before? I don't remember. No, this definitely isn't. Okay, so summon. Okay, so I need to kill you. Got it. All right. So first things first. Flip that to a 6. Huge. That's gonna do 13 damage. I don't like the sound of that. So if I flip. Wait, I can do this to a 5. I 5 this. I 6 that. I... Do I do just a bunch of damage to everybody? That might be the play. Just take the 1 damage. Ooh. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was going to say, let's add 3 to dice, but I can't. Okay, yeah. You know what? We got it set up here. Honestly, 19 damage to them both. Pretty good here. I'll take 1 damage there. Not a big deal. Alright. Change that to a 6. Oh, that's what I meant by try. Okay, I understand now. Okay. So once again, it wants to do that. All right, so here we'll go 1, boom, and then I'll do this to gain that, which is fine. I take 1 damage, but I have 8 set up. Vexed. Next non-enchanted dice rolled becomes vexed. Whatever, I don't care. Which I don't think is a big deal. Oh, that just stays there. That's awful. That really works. All right, and okay, so no damage coming in. I'm not worried about it at the moment. Let's just kill this, get that done out of the way, right? I think that makes most sense. Then I think from here, we just cast this twice. And then, I guess let's just... Oh, I could put it here. And actually, yeah, you know Oh, neat. Okay, never mind. And we'll put it there just to get that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you juice your power all you want, buddy. I really don't give a damn. Alright, so I got up to 21 here already. I can add more fury. I can dump, actually, fury. 29. 37. Still not quite enough. So I'm thinking I'll take the little bit of damage because I think I'll heal up 21 anyways. Put that to a 6. And that puts it over. Cool. Kill the ancient skull. Damn right we did. Alright, 24 health. Finally back up to full, baby. Artifact. Alright, let's see. What can we get? Start battle, roll 2 ether. Okay, dice persists between turns. Start of turn, X, countdown, random spell. Ooh. Okay, that sounds really good. That's 2 free dice, and it automatically counts down things for me, which could be huge. Especially if if I roll a 1 and I can turn it straight into 6. Oh my god. Okay, roll dice. Roll -1 dice each turn. Applies +1. No. Roll +1 dice each turn. Random dice become Vex. Nah. I'll take that. That sounds more interesting. Ooh, toxic knowledge. 5 to 6. I deal X. Flip. Ooh. Okay, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Deal 2 damage to random enemy. Gain. Reroll. If 4, gain insight. If 5, gain. Where the crap that. Poison. Oh, toxic skin. Retaliate with poison. Oh. Casting spell. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna say no to that. I mean, maybe we skip. I mean, maybe we at least pick something up. I don't think this is worth it. We already have an attack all, and it's actually pretty busted already. I'm gonna take this and see where we could possibly fit this in. Because maybe we swap to this. Oh, wait, no. Okay, that's less interesting than I thought. Yeah, whatever. You're not wrong, Milkman. I think that's where we kind of ended up at the end of it all. But how you doing, Milkman? How is your Monday? Okay, so I'm thinking... Boom, boom, boom. Elite battle, ritual, elite battle, up to boss, which is not the Hydra, which is good, because I want something different. Is there any other way to do this? No. Yeah, I want the elite battles. The elite battles are super useful. Chapel. Okay, you come across the ruins of an ancient chapel. In an instant, memories flood back of sacred rites to a divine deity from a bygone era. You contemplate the ceremony, a dark notion slithers into your mind, and a sinister craving. Okay, so lose attack spell, gain devoted. Gain 1 foresight at the start of each turn for the next 3 battles. So that sounds nice, but that's only 3 battles. And plus, unless I get to choose what the attack spell is, no. Lose a non-attack spell, 2 holy water potions. That's not worth 30 damage. Receive a 2 sap. Choose to gain a... No. I don't think any of these are really worth it. I'm out. If we can get through this flawlessly, we can up our health. That'll be good. Alright, one dude, nullify. What the crap is nullify? Yeah, that's what I like. Okay. Negate effect. Oh, okay, well that's not a big deal. Alright, turn that into a 6, please. Let's see. And then yeah, turn that into a 4. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. From here, give me 12 shield. Alright, I want to see how this actually works. Do I deal the 21 damage now? Do I... Actually, you know what? I was kind of hoping the 3 would... Okay, so it's each individual... Okay, got it. Alright, so we end. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. So these are... Okay, these are good. Suppress. Broken on next spell cast. Spell cannot be cast until spending of dice. Okay. Okay. So I can turn these into 4s. I use these 4s to gain... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I gained the Fury, but no Fury for me. Let's go ahead. Just boom, bunch of damage. And, you know what? Poison. So then we end turn. Roll dice. Okay, those are now 0s. Oh, and I have to use it now. That's kind of annoying. Alright, let's turn this to a 6. And then 8 damage, huh? So we spend 4 here for that. Oh, I need... Right? No, wait, I need this, though. Okay, there's my damage covered, at least. I guess spend that to remove that. Spend this to remove that. Because that's where it's going to be the most useful. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm never going to... Ooh, actually, wait. If I lifesteal the... Or +3 these, I'm assuming I can't go above 6, right? I mean, I don't need them to be higher than that. Honestly, 4s and 5s are really great. Alright, do the damage. That's fine. Alright, I'll spend a 2 to open you, turn you into a 6, and then this will turn you into a 5. 23 damage. That's kind of balls, not gonna lie. So do that. $13 damage really isn't gonna be... Actually, wait. 13. Right, let's do this. That brings it up to 21. 21 plus another 3. No, that really doesn't... Ooh, actually... You can overflow dice and make it. Well, let's find out. Oh, okay, so when you Oh, that's interesting. So it splits it into... Oh, dude, and it makes it even more... Oh, that's... Ooh. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. Alright, so... 19... Plus another 11 is... Ah, crap. I keep forgetting. 24... Oh, okay, that works. That works. Also, that's really good information to know that you can do that. You don't go above 7 on a singular dice, but if you go above 7 on a dice, it splits. Okay. Split targets into 2 dice. Okay, okay. Plunge, no. Fly. Deal 10 if last spell was defense increased by 6. I mean, that could be interesting, maybe. Alright, no point in healing. I don't care about the spell. I'm gonna go extra health. Elite battle. Okay, okay, okay. One guy. Illusionary. What the crap does that mean? Spawn illusion of self every turn. Illusion's health is reduced to 1 on first hit and dies when leader dies. Okay. Okay, well, first things first, we're turning that into a 6. That just makes sense. And we're also going to turn this into a 6. Next, we're going to spend points here to get that ready. We're going to spend that so we can do that. And we'll survive, so we'll increase our fury more. And we're going to leave those there. Look at that, you took damage. Yeah. Then I'll poison you so that way you just die, so I don't have to worry about you. Alright. 3 will turn into 4. Let's do that. 4 into this to grow that. 6 into this to stop the damage. And then, yeah, do that again because we can keep building fury. You die because of poison. You don't do anything to me. Alright, I'm gonna hope that you're... Roll that. You turn into dust. Roll that again. And you're dead. Perfect. Alright. So... boom for that. And we'll just end that there. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, because I want that so I can... Oh, wait, I already had that. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get poison on you. Because I wonder if you make a double when you have poison. And then you both get poison. Nice. Wound. What? Again, I'm going to assume that you're the one in the back. On dice spend, take damage equal to half. I mean, that's whatever. What is... Okay, so no 6s to really help me out here. Penny? Alright, give me one moment. How can I... Oh. Duh. It's 34 there. Alright, and then I only have to do... so much damage. Boom. Easy. Ayo, Kishi, how's it going? How is your Monday? Had to think about that for a second. But everybody, give me a second. Gotta run Penny Potty. But we will be right back for some more Spellrogue. And Kishi, stick around. I will be right back. And then I will be all sorts of ready to talk. So feel free to put any questions you got in chat. I'll get to them when I get back. Gun coach, first try. Nailed it. Hey, gameplay boy. Appreciate you stopping by and hope you're having a good Thursday. Oh my god, I fucking got him while he was driving. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. That was so good.
I believe she's putting out a fire.
Uh-huh. That was. Ooh.
All right. Step one to Lord's Zumba class. Order Taco Bell. Step two.
No,
You eat
that's shitty.
all the Taco Bell. Step three. And step four. Profit.
I'm pretty sure step 3 is sit on the toilet and wonder why you ate all that Taco Bell.
Exactly. That leads to step four. Profit.
I don't hustle for Taco Bell, baby.
Yeah, but you get all the stuff out of your body, you lose weight. Zumba class complete.
Do you even know what Zumba is?
Yeah, you Zumba through all that Taco Bell. Taco Bell, sponsor me. I'm like your biggest fan.
And funny enough, the 2 beans for us reaching our $50 goal that I'm going to be eating are either going to be stink bug or toasted marshmallow. It's going to be either a mix or it's going to be both of one. I really hope it's not double stink bug because I feel like that'll be a bad time. Oh god, I'm pretty sure it's double stink bug. Oh. 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 The things I do for donations. Oh. What secrets is that son bitch holding that he ain't telling us?
My favorite type of magic.
Jesus Christ, what's up with this fucking door? More like thigh museum, am I right? You're not wrong. Thick thighs saved lives, and oh no shit, he got chicken legs. Fuck, we're dead. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that. When the penny calls, you gotta answer the call. Because if not, that's how you get pee on your floor. And last time I checked, nobody wants pee on their floor. Restore all? Congrats on partnership. Thank you, Kishi. I really do appreciate it. I'm super excited to see where this takes me. I have some ideas in my head of some videos that I want to start making, both long form and short form content, and hopefully I can start kind of getting some of that together here in the near-ish future. I know one should be kind of easy to get together. I kind of want to get like a video together of like, this is like my journey of I started my like actually trying to grow my YouTube channel, and like this is how it started off, this is where I am now, and this is how I got from point A to point B. And it's like, it's not going to be like a tips and tricks video, but it's going to be like, this is what I found, what worked for me, this is what I found didn't work for me, this is the advice that I've seen people give out that I thought really was helpful, here's the advice that I found wasn't very helpful, and you know, things like that. I think that's going to be an interesting video to get together. And then other than that, I'm definitely thinking like a couple ideas I have. Like I want to try and do like some tier lists that I think would probably be pretty interesting. I want to do a whole video of like what constitutes a Souls-like game, so that way it's like, this is what you need to have in your game to be considered a Souls-like game. Because I know there's like some people out there that are like, well, this is considered a Souls-like game, but I wouldn't necessarily consider it a Souls-like game. Or it's like, okay, well, let's sit down and figure out, okay, what do you really need to be considered a Souls-like game? Or at the very least, in my opinion. And then for like shorts content, I think I want to start doing like, here's a fun fact of a fun fact about your favorite Pokemon and just like go from one to, God, how many are there now? 1,000 something or other. But I feel like those could be interesting ideas. Hope to get my brother's YouTube channel popping pretty soon. I'm here for it, man. I am here for it. Definitely let me know once you are like, cause actually, you know what? Let me just double check. Let me just double check. Also, if anybody is watching over on YouTube, can you let me know like if there's been any ads or anything like that? Because I'm not 100% sure how that works. Like, as far as I know, I've turned on ads for everything. I just wanna know. Where are? There you are. All right, 292. Okay. Philip DeFranco, I haven't seen him in forever. He's like the one like main person that I actually take the time to watch. All right, everybody in my Twitch chat, if you're not already following Weapon Metsu's YouTube channel, definitely drop him a sub. Even if you're not gonna take the time to watch, go give him a sub. He's only at 292 right now. You gotta hit 1,000 before you even get even within sniffing distance of YouTube partner, and then after that you got to get 4,000 watch hours. So definitely Kishi, like, because obviously you're probably going to pay a little bit more attention than I will. Once he hits the 1,000 mark, let me know and I will set up a full-on playlist of every single one of his videos, and I will just have that play straight out, so that way we can get his watch hours up nice and good. But yeah, go give him a look. Does a lot of retro achievements, and so pretty much like if you enjoy retro, like this is a good place to be. But yeah. Thanks. I know he would really appreciate it. Every little bit helps. I don't know if like if anybody's actually taking the time to listen or click, but at the very least, that's the least I can do. And I know both you and him, you've been trying to support me when you can, where you can, and I appreciate that. You gotta share the love. Deal X to random enemy 2 times now. Gain fury per enemy. Gain shield minus. Actually, this could be useful to have. Actually, yeah, let me have that. Unlock this last slot. And then honestly, yeah, because I don't think I want either of these, right? If I can get this and the thing randomly puts it down more, and and if I gain shield, that goes down as well. That's just a free fury machine right there, honestly. All right, ritual. Give me a ritual. All right. Reroll 1/3. So I wait 3 turns and I can roll an extra dice. That's not bad. So whatever the lowest dice is, I roll a 1, 3, or 6, which could work with the Staff of Lightning, but eh. Turn 2, random spell +3. Or 3. Ooh, this could be useful. Target spell 2/5 this turn. I don't fully understand what that means. Like, okay, turn like 3 turns and I can restore 2 charges. That's cool, that's whatever. But target spell +2/5/5? Like, I don't fully understand that. But that could be good. I'm between Realm Warp and Arcane Fury. Actually, let's go Realm Warp. Because if I forget about it, I get a free dice every 3rd turn. If not, I can re-roll my lowest and hopefully roll a 6. I think that's the play. Ooh, okay. Bunch of people together. Croned Eye. Croned Eye. Ooh. Oh, I don't like it a lot. Ooh, I don't like a lot of this. Alright, so first things first, turn you and you. So boom, 6 is out the gate. 16 coming in right away. Hate that for myself, right? So, Fury. Well, and then I think here, I go with the damage everybody. Apply grow on another. Okay, so yeah, I think we just go with the cheap, hit everybody decently hard. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll deal. Right. I don't like the fact that you have that. Alright. Let's try splitting that in 2. 2 and 4. Alright. Bring that up to 5. Bring that up to 6. We for this. We 6 this. As much as I would, I kind of want to. What do we want to do? Do I preload the 3? I mean, you're gonna get health back. How do I want to do this? You know what? Give me the extra fury. And we'll deal with the ramifications. Do you watch any videos on YouTube where people give advice on what to... Oh, jeez. Okay, on what to do to get YouTube videos pushed? I have no idea. So with that, it's like a yes and a no, to be honest. And I'll go more into it once ads are over, because I'm assuming you're about to go into ads. Sorry, ads. Yeah, that's unfortunately what I thought. Okay, so let's see. I'm definitely thinking more fury. Can't do more fury there, but ooh, actually, you know, give me even more fury. There we go. I was gonna say, how did they not all die? It's because it has to go through a whole process. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. All right, money. Remove all affliction. Ooh, that's actually really useful, especially with the boss coming up. All right, and then what do we got here? Ooh, okay. Potion used 2 charges. Okay. Deal 10 damage 2 times, decreased by 2. No, thank you. Gain 8 shield. Roll dice -1. Ooh. Actually, yeah, give me that. Alright, I definitely think we get rid of poison, to be honest. Get rid of poison. Because that hasn't really been coming up all that much. I think this is the way to go. No. I did not really. Okay. What do we got here? More of that, more of that. Shields -2. Ooh, actually, you know what? Yeah. Gaining more fury was the right call the last time. We're gonna gain more fury again, maybe. Okay, so repulsion on spellcast. This enemy receives 1 week. Okay, that works. On death, apply marked. Wow, that's so much damage coming my way, like, right out the rip. Jesus. Alright, first things first. I want you to be a 6, and I want you to be a 6. Perfect. Alright, and then from here... I want that. I want this. Alright, and then I need to cast... Honestly, I should probably just do this, right? 16 damage straight out. Maybe. Okay, bad timing. I missed what you were saying. Okay, so yes, I haven't watched many videos. And the one that I watched, I don't feel like it necessarily gave me a lot of insight that I didn't already know. Like, some things were, like, the things that probably really helped me out the most was, like, the way editing a video can help make someone stick around and stay, because that's something that's above my pay grade. I'm not an editor. I'm self-taught with everything that I've ever done. I don't have like any kind of like actual knowledge or degree in that. It's just me flying by the seat of my pants. That being said, I'm trying to think. My biggest thing is when it comes to advice. When it comes to like pushing out videos and be like, this is what makes a video successful. If you use these tags, you post during these times and things like that. I feel like if you're taking this advice from somebody who is already popular, who already has a following, someone who is already well known, you have to take that advice with a giant grain of salt. Because with them, it's one of those things where, what's what I'm looking for? It's one of those things where, I think I'm already locked into this, so let's go with it. It's one of those things where you have to be realistic with the fact that they are like a lot of like the success that they're going to end up seeing are going to be because they're already popular. Even if they go like, I created a fresh YouTube channel, but everybody's going to recognize my face. Like, they're going to see it and they go, oh, I know that. Or they're going to use like a hashtag where it's going to be like, I'm going to use a hashtag that already directs them towards me and my stuff. So it's like, again, kind of not really showing what's realistic, right? I guess I'll take that. I wouldn't say it's necessarily misleading. I think it's more so of, I don't know if they realize it. It's like talking to a rich person and they're like, oh yeah, it's like one of the things that helped me get super rich is I lived bare minimum. I stayed at the crappiest apartment. I didn't go out to eat, this, that, and other thing. It's like, yeah, that might have helped a little bit, but let's be real, that's not how you really made your money. You either got a loan from somebody, you got really lucky, like you didn't just pull all of your money together and like go, you know what, I'm not spending any of my money for any extra things and it's going to work out. No, that's not how that works at all. It's just, I think they're too far removed from getting from nothing to becoming something type of deal. Wow, huge roll. Wow, insane roll. Okay, first things first, we're re-rolling that. We don't have any afflictions. Okay. But like, I think that's like one of the things that everybody needs to keep in mind, which is one of the reasons why I think when I end up making my video of like how I got from point A to point B, it will be a little bit more relatable in the sense of, I came from nothing. I'm still generally nothing. And all that. I wonder how much of YouTube is... I would say the majority of it is luck. like obviously like if you're already like entertaining, like if you have that it factor of entertaining, that's really going to help out. If you're conventionally attractive, that's going to help out because people are going to be like, oh well, that's something nice to look at, let me look at that. It's like if you are good at editing and you have like the skills and the know-how to be like, I'm going to put this cool thing in here and I'm going to put that cool thing in here and this, that, and other thing, like it's like those things can definitely help. But at the end of the day, you're at the mercy of the algorithm. And yeah, it's like it's all about when the algorithm can grab one of your videos and make you go viral. You go viral that one time, you might be able to capture that wave of momentum and just flood forward and keep growing. Other times, there's plenty of people who go viral and then they never do anything with it. Maybe because, you know, they happen to strike like the lightning strike and they get something big and then they just can never capture it again, or maybe just because they don't care. I don't know. But that's just one of those things. After losing 21 health, switches to darkness. Interesting. All right. This, because I love getting those going. That to block that. And then, oh hey look, 21 damage. Apply curse. Okay. Ooh, not sure. Okay, well this will be interesting. I don't like the fact that you ignited that. Okay. Alright, first things first. Change those to 6s. Alright. I'll take the 2 damage now. I'll juice that up. And then I can't do anything with this, but that'd be super useful. Do you like this game? Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, and yeah, that's one of the things that really stuck out to me when I first when I like first saw it and I requested the key for it. I was like, yeah, this feels very Slay the Spire, and I'm 100% here for it. All right, so. Give me that 4. Give me that. Alright. I think I'm gonna load that up so I can get some sick damage in. And then... you know what? I'm gonna go real hard into the... whatchamacallit, the armor. Okay. 34 Fury. 47 to both. Perfect. I can live with that. I can live with that. Let's flip that to 5. Flip that to 4. Reduce that. Then I can't do anything more with that. Do we do more damage? I can't load that up. I can't hold it. Oh yeah, let's just... oh, it did every... ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, interesting. Huh. Eh. Cool. Dope. Alright, I don't need to gain a bunch of shield. Yeah, I thought this, like, okay, so no matter what, when you cast it, reroll 1, 3s, and 6. I don't know. I don't fully understand. Alright, so I can turn these into 4s, I guess? I'll have to figure that out. Alright, you know, let's Actually, no, let's not impale. Yeah, let's gain more fury. Yeah. Okay. I remember seeing stupid titles on YouTube like "Stop uploading if you want to grow." How that? I think like when it comes to things like that, I think it probably more so means like stop uploading as much. Because if you're over uploading it, from one of the videos I've seen, it's kind of explains it in a way of if you upload too much, the YouTube algorithm won't like grab your video. Type of deal. Alright. Can't really do anything there. Alright. Let's increase that. Let's go with that. Alright. Turn. Alright, a little bit of damage, not a big deal. That works for me. Alright. And to gain power as well. Okay. How do I want to do this? Let's see. I think we gotta do this. 16. Do I avoid the damage? I think we load that up at least. You know, I'll do this so I can avoid the damage. Okay, not quite better, but ooh, I can flip that into okay. I can work with this. Alright, perfect. So that to a 6, that to a 6. Perfect. All right. And then from here, increase the fury. That turns you both down, which is huge. Which then I'll reduce that. And then $13 to kill, deal 5, which I guess I will just hold on for now. Alright, second boss. Alright. Heal for 26, full health again. Love that for us. Alright. Each dice, each turn, receive curse. Next roll. Okay, if am I all actually no, that actually really works out because I can just flip it. Odd turns, roll odd dice. Roll dice. No. That's just a good call for us. Deal 13 damage, front enemy, no. Gain 1... Fortify. Increase block from spell amount of Fortify. Whispering C. If odd, apply poison. If even, rupture. Target attack morph spell. Potion. I guess we'll take that and hopefully we can sell these off. I schedule my videos out. Same. I essentially have a Monday through Friday and everything's scheduled out. I think my Souls-like and my retro stuff are scheduled out to the beginning of June at the moment. And then I think I have my Pokemon stuff to like the end of May-ish. Retro achievements take a while because you have to script it. Yeah. I could definitely understand those ones taking long, and that's always like some of the hard parts, which is one of the reasons why what I did was before I started like really uploading a lot of things, I built up a lot of footage in the background, so I'd have it like ready to go, so that way I could have a nice consistent like, here's a video on this day for this thing over and over again. Because like, it's like, again, got to take it with a grain of salt, because obviously like people are already like going based off of what people do who are already successful on YouTube doesn't mean shit. But like, if you look at Philip DeFranco, he posts Monday through Thursday. Like, it's like every single day, doesn't really do too much more than that more often than not, right? And I think it's just more so like he would normally do Fridays, but the reason why he doesn't do Fridays is so he doesn't like burn himself out. So it's like, okay, whatever, not a big deal if I post Monday through Friday. And from what I can see of my shorts, because as of right now, what's the word I'm looking for? I post 3 shorts a day at the same general time each time. I can't say that I've noticed it affect my views one way or another. It's just, it all depends on if, for whatever reason, the algorithm likes my video for it to pop off. Oh yeah, no, he has like a whole team. Like I don't know if he even does any of the editing himself anymore at this point. But he has like a whole team that works for him. Reach X3 the Void. Witch Blood. Gain block. Apply Rupture to random. Ooh. Okay, definitely want to hit a shop. We're flush with cash. Another ritual probably would be good. Doesn't seem to be a way for me to do multiple anyways. So I'm thinking battle, shop, event, artifact, ritual, elite, battle, and then big dragon looking motherfucker. But yeah, if anybody is in here and you're watching this right now and you enjoy Slay the Spire, it's like, yeah, it's like you're probably gonna enjoy this. This is pretty good. Alright, first things first, flip that to a 6. Oh my god, that's so good. Alright, flip that to a 5. Double 5s each turn. Hell yeah. Alright, alright. Bump that. Bump that. Give me the shield. Give me the shield. Kinda hate that I already have to do that, but whatever. And then 2. Where can I put 2? You know what, let's put 2 there. Get that primed up. What does that do? Gain reshape. Will reshape into a monstrosity next turn. When reshaping, it also heal. That seems silly. Alright, deal 21 damage. I guess you. Reroll that to a 1. And then I guess reroll this to a 4. That's 16 for that. Alright. 4. That's already set up. I'm 16 deep there. That's plus 19. Alright, I definitely want to gain shield here, no matter what. And then I think here yeah, because that'll at least kill him, and that's damage off the turn, so I'll be fine. That's good. It's hard, exactly. Having to do it by yourself is rough. Trying to find the time and all that, just ugh. Alright. 6. 2 6. Alright, I could probably just honestly go that. Boom, easy. Give me the money. Yeah, I don't think I need any of that, so screw it. Skip. Yep. Alright, shop. Alright, how in the world do you sell at the shop? Because I don't think I saw anywhere to sell. There's leave, show maps, spells, artifacts. Yeah, because I'm not really seeing anything. Oh, Soul Grasp is a spell. 109 for that? I mean, but we're on the way to a ritual, so no. That could be really good, but no. Alright, let's go artifacts. I think artifacts is going to be huge. If half health or less, heal 10. I mean, that could be useful. For every 3 times you apply an affliction, deal 4 damage. I don't apply afflictions. When spell deals damage unblocked, also apply poison. Yes. Another artifact. Poison applied to enemies increased by 1. I mean, that's a perfect pairing right there. Every 10th non-6 rolled becomes a 6. I mean, that would pair well with that, but that's only 3. I think... Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I think we go with that. Gain blocking... Ooh. Excuse me? So every time I gain block, I gain a fury. My build is based on fury and... Ooh. I think we gotta go with that. I think that's the smart call right there. I don't think I care about that. Deal damage to all. That could be really useful. Yeah, let's go with that. I didn't want that anyways. Yeah, I wish I could... Okay, if there's a way to sell, I don't see a way to sell. Which kind of sucks, but whatever. Alright, we'll leave.
I guess you're gonna miss the
Archer!
panty raid.
Archer! How's it going? How was stream? What were you up to? I don't even know if I saw you go live. More Elden Ring. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What kind of shenanigans were you getting up to? Duplicate a spell. During first turn, when an enemy is killed, take 20 damage. That sounds bad. That also sounds bad. Plus 6 math health. Yeah, I'll take that. Apply 2 poison per attack. Spell cost. No. Gain. Okay, we'll just skip that. But welcome on in, Raiders. I am Lord Roswell. I'm a bit of a variety streamer. You came at a great time because, 1, got a key for this game. If you enjoy Slay the Spire or any games like it, you will probably enjoy this, so I definitely recommend checking around. And 2, very special occasion because I reached YouTube Partner today, so that's pretty cool. Howdy, hey, it was great Skyrim, but Law got another quest done, but it took 2... Oh, jeez, that's a long quest. That's a very long quest. But I'm glad you had fun. Love that for you. I need to... It's like, I'm glad I finally went back to Skyrim and played through it, but I wish I had the time to like give it the attention that it truly deserves. But there's just so much. There's just so much to do. Yes, congrats, thank you, Tiny. Appreciate that. Okay, for every 10 spells cast, plus 2 charge to random. That's probably not helpful to me. Every 10th spell, dealing damage also applies to dazed. That could be helpful. Plus 1 charge. I will take that. Yay, you got partner. I legit came here because I wanted to get more people to come in and help you to the goal. I appreciate that. But yeah, between everybody in the community, I know especially like Jam, Raptor, Papa, like anybody else who like took the time to like either just watch one of the videos that I posted or that went the extra mile and like just pulled up a full on playlist and let that song bitch run. Like, I appreciate you all. Like, this is huge. I never would have imagined when I first really started trying to like okay, I'll start posting YouTube videos that I would get to this point and I would get to partner. Like, this is never, like, I never would have thought. Like, granted, like back when I first hit like the 1,000 subscribers, I was like, okay, well, this is kind of possible. But at the beginning of all this, it's like, if you would have told me, I was like, nah, you lying. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Poison routinely has your vids playing with. Aw. And I appreciate that. It's like, if you talk to Poison before I do, tell him thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I know he's always The time he catches one of my posts of like how many hours I had left, he's always liking and or commenting on it, and it's like, and I appreciate that. I really appreciated that. But Archer, once again, thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. If you or anybody coming over in the raid, if you got a raid and run, completely understand. If you want to at least leave a tab up for me, I'd really appreciate it. If not, not a big deal. You go take care of yourself. Much more important than just watching me. But again, checking out a very cool game I got a key for. Very Slay the Spire style, roguelike, deck building, but dice involved as well. It's super fun. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, +2 to random 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, +2 random dice 1, 2, 3, 4. Potency. Okay, I feel like that's probably what we want. Lowest becomes manifold. Random dice becomes icy. Game block. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with fortune paper. Yes, I am still currently on Mario Party 2. I only have 3 boards left, which are Pirate, Bowser, I think I got, maybe, no, I did space. And I did archaeology. Or maybe it's cowboy. I don't know. I'll have to double check. I'm blanking off the top of my head, but I'm fairly certain I only have 3 boards left. One of them is definitely Bowser, and I definitely think one of them is Pirate. At least I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we swap that. And then I definitely want to swap that to 5. So those are burning these down as quickly as possible. These ones kind of suck. Activate wound trap. Okay, that's not a big deal. All right, so from here, we pop the 4. We pop the 4 again. That's huge right there. From there, where do we put more? I guess let's put down Impale. Screw it. If I roll a 1, which I'm already going to roll a 1. Okay. Alright, that is now... Ooh, interesting. So, oh, if I roll a 1, it becomes cursed. Interesting. Huh. Okay. That's a chunk of damage. Alright, let's roll that. Boom. So at 15, I need a little bit more. Alright, that makes it so I'm protected. I am protected, I'm safe from damage. I drop that. That's up more. I drop this, get more fury. And then I will take the little bit of damage to just do a crap ton right there. Okay, cast 500 spells. Bosco's Bell. Each turn, lowest dice becomes ether. Okay, interesting. Have you heard of Nat's Geek Corner? No, I cannot say. He does a lot of playthroughs on YouTube. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. I would, it's like, if you're bringing them up, it's probably worth a check out. Gain insight. Okay, so I'm gonna take this to 4 and see. Okay. What does unstable do? Oh, right. Okay. There we go. Okay, so. Alright. Yeah, still not 100% sure exactly what that's doing. Alright, how do I want to do this? I think I want to load you up with 5, so that way you're ready to go. And then... think I do 23 damage to everybody. That would be pretty good. What is apply 2 power orb on death? Ooh. I think we hold off. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's more fury. You know, I'll take the little bit of damage. And I'm not 100% sure what the unstable does. Will explode next turn. Interesting. So when it explodes, does it do damage to me? Okay, alright. I'm gonna cast this. Okay. We re-roll this to make it a 4. That's 16. Alright, you're only gonna do 2 damage to me, that's fine. So 4 here. 4 here. Okay. I see where I've made a mistake. But that's fine. I can cover that. Alright, end turn. Oh, that's too much. Alright, I will do the 23 here. Take a little damage there. Take a little damage there. That will do 33, which is okay by me. We do that. Okay, that's 40 damage, Jesus. Okay, I regret my decisions. How do we want to play this? Alright. A little bit of damage. But that'll give me... Okay, but why didn't that give me... That should have given me 30... Oh, wait, no, it's... Okay, never mind. The 16 is from that, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that turns interesting. Maybe it's because of dice? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna take some damage here, but I think that's okay. Alright, I'm going to load up a 5er in there. He used to focus on Twitch, but moved over to YouTube. Gotcha. I mean, understandable. I would have imagined that YouTube wouldn't have been necessarily the place for me, per se. I don't want to actually wait. Okay, that works. That's 16 up. Alright, that's all there. Okay, so 4 here. Four more there. 53 all. Ah, I should have life stealed. I would have gotten so much health back. Gain 12 block. That's useful. Shard. And then I'm just gonna skip the spells because I don't have any space. Rain. Next dice roll reduces cooldown. Okay, that's probably useful. Extra 12. Oh, so then when that pops off and I have the double, that'll be 24. Okay, that could be good. Next dice roll to reduce countdown by X. Honestly, I think that'll be useful because every time I roll my ones, that'll reduce something by 6. Yeah, we'll skip that reward. Alright. I probably desperately need to use lifesteal. Ooh, this is probably gonna be a good one to use lifesteal. 12 damage looking right at me in the face. Okay. 6. 6. Impale. I don't even. I guess. Oh yeah, you guys have affliction thingies. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Well, first things first. Pop this. I am now blocking your 12. I think from here. Do that again. And we get those Furies ready to pop. Okay. Reroll that into a 6. Reroll this 2 into a 5. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and use my potion. Which 32 I'm okay enough. 41 to all. Alright. I'm going to lifesteal. I'm going to juice both of these. Give me my health back. Perfect. I think that worked out really well. Gain 3 dodge. Prevent next time's unblocked damage is received until next turn. Oh. So I can avoid 3 unblocked damages. Okay, interesting. And I'm just gonna skip. Come here. Gonna gain 5 more health. Alright. Alright, who are you, Blue Eyes White Dragon? Did Seto Kaiba send you? Prophecy. Hands. Dice. Alright, so reroll that. Reroll this. Next. Alright, so that's 16 damage coming my way. I already got 8. I definitely think boom, boom, boom. Alright, so that's at least taking care of that, right? Then I think maybe 5 here to gain even more. Yeah. I don't think that's enough damage for me to worry about anything. I'm not worried about afflictions at the moment. Yes. Predicted. What does that mean? Alright, reroll that. Reroll that. Oh, actually, that's probably not super great for me. Alright. I'm gonna use this so I can avoid all the damage. At least I'm assuming that's what that's going to do. Okay, I still don't... Wait. Predicted. Apply Prophecy to Umbraxis when casting the spell. What does that do? End of turn, resummon all dead hands in increased health apply one to both. Okay. So I think I kind of want to avoid damage and see if I can't nuke him in like one go, which probably not going to happen, right? Because I don't want to waste 70. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? You know what? So I dodged all those. I got all these. A lot of that's not a really big deal. Alright. Apply one umbral. Alright. Those do big damage. Alright, what is this? Until end of turn, -6 attack damage, which probably isn't a big deal at this exact point. Alright, I don't really have anything else for this. Oh, re-roll 1 of the lowest dice, 3 of the lowest dice, 6 of the lowest dice, so 1, 2. Okay, I understand what that means now. Oh. Okay. I don't know why that took so long for my brain to fully realize what the hell that was. Alright. So. Juice. Juice. 12. 10. 18. Okay, got plenty there. Okay, go for it. I don't care. 32 damage doesn't mean anything to me. Let's see. I don't want to necessarily waste my damage because I think I want to go for a big swing here soon. So I am going to say let's load that up and get that ready. So I gotta do it anyways. You take the damage. Roll the dice. That's at least that one dead. Get that one juiced up to that. I'll kill that one off so I don't have to worry about it. Alright, let's see. You can take all the prophecies you want, I don't really care. Yeah, let's load that up to get that ready. I guess load that up to get that ready. Oh, actually. Ooh, okay, now we're cooking here. I'll do directly to you. Alright, roll that. Then re-roll. Wow, okay, a lot of that just popped off. Alright, so only a little bit of that needs to come my way. I'll take that. That's a pretty good nuke right there. Let's see. I don't re-roll anything because honestly, those being there are super good. I guess let's impale for some extra damage. Get that poison. Ooh, actually, yeah, getting the poison up is actually probably really good. Now I'm thinking about it, I should be trying to damage him as much as possible. Roll that into 6. Damage to everybody. Roll this green to a 4. Deal. Okay, so I'll deal damage to you, trying to get you at least a little kind of messed up. That's all of your stuff there. I need to juice. Need to juice. And I can't juice anymore. Alright, so... And I only have 6s left. What was this again? Remove all afflictions. That really doesn't help me much. So, let me think. I can't really do anything here. 13. Actually, wait. Idea. Huge, actually. Alright. I'll have to re-roll that one later, but... Okay, I think we got this. Re-roll that. Re-roll that to make that at least a little bit better. Alright, let's see. Juice that. Juice that. Alright, and then I can't do anything else. +2 to a random 3 dice. Couldn't be bad. Gain and insight. You know, I think I'll wait the turn. I think I'll wait the turn. 6 for... I'll go 6 for more. Alright, I think this is the play. Alright, a little bit of damage, not a big deal. Big damage, love that for us. Alright, turn that into a 6. Rerolling anything right now would be kind of stupid, but honestly, you know what? I'll take a 3 on it. Four for that. That's now juiced. Alright. Yeah, overflowing some of these is so insane. Is there any point in trying to murder? Maybe, no, never mind, because my stuff's so, actually, ooh, wait. Use this. I can now deal 7. I will spend this 4 to kill you. Oh, let's go! Hey, that was a run. We did a whole run. Let's go. Let's go. I wish we would have had a chance to check out some more of the characters, but honestly, hell yeah, we'll take it. I wonder if I can stop this mid-run, because I only got 10 minutes left. but still. Alright, Ancient Shard of Water. The tides of fate shift, revealing unseen depths, yet something remains obscured. Waiting beneath the surface, this is not true victory, only a step... Okay. Interesting. Alright. Dice Slinger. Hazel. Okay. Kill. Winner. Okay. Hex Crown. Start of battle gained 3 barrier game block at the end of each turn and receive 2 curse. Honestly, that right there, not bad at all, especially for the one thing where it's like, hey, just flip the dice. Unlocked Descent Stages. The ever-changing abyss is transforming into something even more deadly. You can now play the game with increasingly difficulty descent stages. Interesting. Alright, we're not going to get super deep into it, but let's at least try a run with Hazel. And yeah, we're definitely not doing descents. Start a battle, apply 2 days to all enemies. That actually sounds really nice. That sounds really nice. Alright, we're gonna run it fast and loose. Okay, we can... Wow, really? Only one... Alright, is there any... Alright, I'm gonna go this way in hopes for the treasure chest. We're gonna see if we can't speed this... Do a little speed running. Return with +1. Deal X damage to front enemy. For evens, gain block. Interesting. Okay, big damage. 3, 4, 5. Odd block. Okay. I will say immediately, I'm not necessarily digging this setup. Like, I understand what's going on with it, but okay, so take that to burn. Okay, and then take 4 damage. Ugh, that sounds just awful. Honestly, at that point, I'm gonna just end my turn. Oh, quit igniting the same... Okay, at least you're not igniting the same things. Triple snake eyes? A snake with 3 eyes? Like, what do you even call this? Okay, fuck it, just take the damage. Alright. 8 damage. Okay, so... that will be that. Even. Alright, then... Oh, I didn't even do that. Cool. Alright. Give me something a little bit better. 15 damage could be very useful. Alright, deal X to all enemies, gain 2 blessings. Next dice rolled is increased by 2. That could be really good. Roll 1 through 4, gain blessing. Okay, I'm gonna say that's probably gonna be good for evens. Take damage, gain 70%, gain 75 gold, 30% gain shard. Lose bulwark, gain demonic seal. Every 10 dice rolls, apply rupture to all enemies. Okay, what's bulwark? Gain shield. Ugh. You know what? Take damage. Got money. Cool. Right, we got a shard. Extra damage to all enemy depleted, gain 2. Wait. +1 to random dice. Return. If 1, return with a sapling. Dice persists between rounds. Start of turn +1 to dice. That could be interesting. Alright, I'm gonna go with this because I feel like the more damage to all is gonna be so much more useful. This could be good, but I'm gonna go for the free. Gain 2 thorns. Each turn gain 2. Ooh, okay. For every 20 spell cast, roll a dice. Alright, we're gonna go Thorns. This is probably what her setup is probably made for. And if we're being honest. Roll a couple dice. Alright. Evens. Next dice roll it. Okay, so let's go Earthquake. I don't like the fact that that is ignited. +1 that. Alright, and then I can take this up to 6. Which will do that. Wounded, that's annoying. Alright, you know, I'll take the damage, get you all killed. How can... Okay. Anyway, use this. Perfect. Alright. Alright, we got 3 minutes. Trying to go quickly. Gain 3 + 3 to random. Spend 2. Gain a 1. Deal 10 damage. Deal 6. Apply 1. Alright, that sounds interesting. Alright, let's see. You again. The hit everything's gonna be really useful. Alright. Let's go 4, 5. Hit that. 6. Hit everybody. Gain 3. Let's push that up. Okay, I'm definitely liking Thorns. Thorns is neat. Alright. No. 4, 5, 6. Just avoid a little bit of damage. That up, overflow, set that up. Alright. Swing to the front. 1, 2. Alright. Okay. 17. Oh my god, 17. Alright, just out of curiosity. Okay. 5, 5. Ah, 14. God damn it. Alright, do this. Take the 2. Overflow. To get into there, which is fine. Okay, does power go away? Because I feel like... whatever, it doesn't really matter. Alright, cool. Alright, now who are we gonna raid? Because honestly, very fun game. I really enjoyed it. Weak to all, take that. Another spell. Gain 5, roll to 6, -1. That could be useful. Gain 6, received no. Deal 2, I'll take the rampart. Oh, because, wait, how do I spend that though? Oh, and that has to deplete the game. Ooh, okay. You know, give me that. That's probably useful. Alright. Okay, I guess I have to abandon the run. It is what it is. Unless I exit to desktop? I don't know. Let's see. Who are we gonna raid? Da, 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 da. Who's on? Robo's still on? Why in the world was Robo still on? You know what? I don't normally get to raid Robo. Usually Robo raids me. When he's able to, of course. /raid. Robo dessert. We get to raid Robo. Cool. All right. General reminders. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so Radical Red starting a new run. Hopefully that doesn't go as bad as the last two ones did. Wednesday, more Mario Party 2. Fingers crossed that we can actually get some more boards done. Maybe we can get all boards done and we can move on to the next game. Who knows? And Thursday, more Elden Ring, which should be a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I'm already a little bit over on time anyways. Let's go show Robo some love. I know I will. And I will catch y'all later. If I can, you know, hit the right buttons, that is. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm going to hit the right now button. Bye.